Welcome back, trainers. So we have some new images from the new update that's coming, which I would assume is going to contain everything that we've been seeing lately about the trading and all of the Alolan Pokemon. This is going to be quite exciting. So as you can see, the Alolan Exeggutor, obviously, Blossom. I love that Pokemon. Then you have the Alolan Raichu surfing it up over there on the wave. The Alolan Dugtrio hiding, I guess, behind that trainer by that rock. And then you have the Alolan Diglett in front of the trainer. And on that surfboard, you can see the reflection of the Alolan Exeggutor, which is pretty cool. And then a bunch of Alolan Diglets. And then the Ivysaur. I know I'm pointing out the obvious, and then the Wailmer in the back. But this is a good picture. This looks like, they all kind of look painted. But this one in particular, it's a really summery vibe. I like it. So, let's go ahead and check out some Alolan shiny sprites that have been added to the new update file. So let's take a look, shall we? Okay, so here we are. This is pretty exciting. So now I'm going to just safely assume that through these eggs that we're going to be sending people through the gifts, that we are going to be able to hatch shiny Alolan Pokemon right off the bat. Now, that's a pretty big assumption to assume that we're just going to get Alolan shinies right away. But I would think maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to say we are, but there's a possibility of hatching Alolan shinies. All right. Don't get too hyped for the shinies, but the Alolan Pokemon are for sure coming. And when do I think all of this is going to drop? Huh? I really like that Alolan Pikachu, or I'm sorry, Raichu. Looks good. I think all this stuff is going to drop, and we're going to see a Groudon. Kyogre's going to leave on the 21st. And this event's going to end on the 21st. So, yeah, that's probably going to be the day. Around noon is when everything's going to go down. And this is going to be on Friday. So, prepare yourself. Because this is going to be one of the biggest updates to Pokemon Go since the game has been out. Besides the gym rework and the raids. So, yeah, I mean, here we have the images. The Alolan Sandslash. It looks just a little bit bluer, and instead of being more white on its stomach. Then the Raticate and Rattata are obviously red. And this one is a little bit bluer as opposed to having that tan stomach. And then the Alolan Raichu obviously is brown. I like that. It looks good. And here's the badge for the new Go Fest, which is going to be cool. And, I want to bring this up. I haven't really said much. Am I going to go to Go Fest? A lot of you know I'm not. But I was offered a ticket by several people, so it's not like I'm being ignored. There's people out there who are looking out for me. One person being in particular, Sparky Joy. She actually offered me one as well. I declined because I just have obligations here. I can't just leave Alaska. I would love to go one day maybe, but for now, I'm just going to play it out in Alaska. And then we have the probably friendship badge here. So we have the bronze, silver, then gold. And then we have the trading badge as well, bronze, silver, and gold. And then apparently distance trading. Not sure how that's going to work. We'll just have to wait and see. I would assume this is the distance one, considering they have that swervy arrow indicating some sort of, distance, I guess. And then this is my screenshot of me having 999 regular raids, and we're going to take a look at myself actually getting the 1000th one with a few trainers in town at a Tyranitar raid. So there you have it. This is all going down. Quite exciting. New information, guys. This is good. Because if you play Pokemon Go all the time, you're desperate for something new. You're desperate for this game to make a drastic change. And this seems like what is happening right now. So get excited, get hyped. We are going to be seeing all this stuff coming very soon. Okay, and before we continue on any further, I have a new Pokedex entry to do here. You're probably wondering, what? New Pokedex entry? How is that even possible? What are you going to have? Let me show you. I'm surprised I haven't done it yet. So it is going to be, there you go, Ludicolo. Haven't evolved it. I don't know. I just haven't done it. I think I'm just gonna probably go for that one there because it's such a high CP. These ones are decent IVs. Simply amazing attack, defense. Wow. It's actually pretty good. But considering that CP is so high up there, I'm just going to go ahead and do this one. So with that said, let's get a new Pokedex entry, folks. Before all this stuff goes down, I need to get this out of the way. So yeah, I can't wait. This is going to be so exciting. What are you most excited about? I know a lot of people aren't too happy about the trading, but here, this is what you need to understand about trading, guys. You keep seeing that 1,000,000 Stardust, right? It's going to cost 1,000,000 Stardust for a legendary trade. But you have to understand that's only going to be for legendaries, and that's only going to be if you're not great friends with that person. Once you've increased your friendship, it drops significantly. And that's only for special trades. Shinies, legendaries, things you don't have in your Pokedex and regionals are going to be 1,000,000 Stardust, I would assume, when you're not great friends. And then as you become best friends, then it's going down to 40,000 Stardust. Yes, it's going to take 3 months, but this is part of the game. This is a safe vault to make sure people aren't, cheating and things like that. And I can see right through it. And, you have to implement some of these things within the game that you're probably not going to like to avoid the, whole cheating factor. So, I don't have a big deal. It's not a big deal to me. I'm actually excited because I can see exactly what they're trying to do is prevent, these certain things from happening. So, but think about this. For regular trades, regular Pokemon, there we go. There's our Ludicolo. And not a bad CP as well. So Bubble and Solar Beam. So that's a new entry for me. Funny, huh? Could have had it a long time ago. I just didn't evolve it. So fantastic. Did use this in the main series games for a little while, but not all the time. All right, so let's get back onto the topic. That looks so cool in there, finally. As to why they're going to be so much. Now, for regular Pokemon, it's not going to be like crazy, guys. You're just going to be like 100 Stardust. Remember, did you see that image when they're trading a Squirtle and a Pikachu? And I would assume, say I wanted to trade this. All right. As far as 100s go, don't trade your hundreds. Do not trade 100 IV Pokemon because, you can but let yourself be warned. You're not going to receive a 100 when you trade somebody. The possibility is there. You can totally trade somebody at 95% and end up with 100 from the reroll. But don't get too excited about all that because your CP is going to reroll, not dramatically, and your IVs are going to roll not dramatically as well. They're going to change and shuffle a bit, but you're not going to go from an 89% Pokemon to like a 20%. So don't worry about that. You're not going to go from a 1500 CP Pokemon to a 500 CP Pokemon, I would hope. It's going to be like 100%, like 100 CP to 200, 300 difference. And then as far as the IVs, I can't tell you exactly the change within those, but it's not going to, I would assume it's not going to screw over the trainers that bad from like a 95 to a 50% or 75%. It would make trading awful. So, don't worry about that. So for regular Pokemon, you're not going to be having to like worrying about spending a bunch of Stardust. Like you're like, oh, trading is useless. We can't even trade because it costs so much. It's not going to cost that much for everything. And these are all my 100s. So don't worry about it. But if you want this 100 Kakuna, I got you, boys and girls. I got you. Anyways, so I hope that gave you a little bit of relief because, it's not going to be... The trading system works. It seems like it works. They had to do what they are doing to, make things run smoothly. All right. So with that said, I hope that, gave you a little bit more comfort, I suppose, as to trading. Because I see a lot of people freaking out and saying it's garbage and it's bad. I don't think so. I can see right through this whole situation. I hope. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at my 1000th raid, shall we?